What's up? More flavor gang. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hopefully y'all ready for another flavorful recipe because guess what? I have one on deck today. And that is bacon jalapeno deviled eggs. But before we get into the video, what I would like for all my new viewers to do is to click on that subscribe button. And after you click on subscribe, click on that bell button so that you'll be notified of each and every recipe that I post. So without further ado, let's get into this recipe. Okay, first you're going to need some mayonnaise. I prefer to use Duke's mayonnaise. It's so much creamier and flavorful. Also, I have some yellow mustard, some sweet relish, parsley flakes, seasoned salt, ground black pepper, some paprika. I have some salt here. I'm just going to use this to sprinkle in the water for the eggs. Some jalapeno slices. Some bacon. I'm actually going to fry the bacon. You can actually buy the store-bought cooked bacon and crumble it yourself, but I prefer to cook it myself and just crumble it. And lastly, I have 6 large eggs. Okay, now as you can see, I've already started boiling my eggs. So what I'm going to do is sprinkle some salt in the water. And we're going to let the eggs cook for about a good 10 minutes. Just sprinkle, 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 sprinkle. The salt actually, to me, it helps the eggs peel better so that, you know, when you peel in the eggs, it doesn't come off with the yolk. So it actually helps separate the egg shell from the yolk. Okay, while the eggs are boiling, we're going to start frying the bacon. So as you can see, I've already placed my bacon in the frying pan and I'm going to fry it until it's brown. And then we're going to set it aside once it's done. Okay, as you can see, the bacon is done. So what we're going to do is set it aside and move on to the next step. Okay, once the bacon is done cooling off or whatever, what we're going to do is just start crumbling the bacon. This is basically going to be the topping on the deviled eggs with the jalapeno peppers. So just want to crumble it as much as possible. You don't have to crumble it too much. You want to have like nice sized pieces. So there you have it. Okay, as you can see, the eggs are done. They have cooked for 10 minutes. So I took them out and placed them in a bowl. So what I'm going to do to speed up the time for the eggs to cool off, what I'm going to do is just add some ice cold water to the eggs. Then we're going to let that sit for about 10 minutes so that the eggs can be not hot at all and we can start to peel. So as you can see, I added more ice so that the eggs can cool more faster. Okay, as you can see, the eggs are done cooling. So what we're going to start doing is peeling the eggs. So let's get to peeling. It's kind of a little harder peeling with the gloves on, but I really don't feel like being poked by these shells. So I just threw my gloves on, y'all. I'm gonna set that one to the side. See what I mean by sprinkling salt in the water? It actually helped the egg. It actually helped the shell to come off easier, because I've tried it before where I boiled the eggs without sprinkling salt. And what happened was that when I peeled the egg, the yolk came off along with the egg. So it had like a whole bunch of dents, imprints and stuff. So you don't want that. You want a clean egg like that. See y'all, this is what y'all want. A clean, smooth egg. So let's set that to the side. and crack some more. This happened to be one of my favorite dishes that I like making, especially when like we're doing barbecues, me and my husband doing barbecues, or like having guests over, or even, you know, just normal Sunday dinner, because I always make Sunday dinners. So I like to try to, as much as I can, make the deviled eggs, because we really enjoy it, especially my daughter. She loves deviled eggs, but since I added the twist with the bacon and jalapeno pepper, she really fell in love. And with my husband, it's like, he liked the deviled eggs, but getting him to try new things is very hard. So, like, when I added the bacon and the jalapeno peppers, I mean, he was like, no ma'am, no ma'am. So I was like, oh gosh, I literally had to like hold him down just for him to try. But once you guys taste this, this will be something new that you would like to add to your menu, or, you know, I mean, present to guests or whatever. If you don't like it, somebody, trust me, somebody gonna like it, because who doesn't like bacon? Okay, y'all, we moving right along. Now, we're gonna start slicing the eggs down the center. Just like that. And just place them off to the side. Once we done slicing all the eggs, we're gonna start taking that yolk out the middle, and we're gonna place it in a bowl. So since I use 6 eggs, that's gonna actually make 12 deviled eggs, because since we're slicing it, that makes 2, you know. So each egg made 2 deviled eggs. So there you go. 12. Okay, I'm gonna use a spoon and just go inside that egg and scoop out the yolk. This recipe is actually really easy. It takes no time. So, like, basically anybody can make this, like, without messing up. Like, you know, you just got to make sure you boil those eggs and put that salt in it, because you do not want a riggedy egg. I'm going to call it raggedy egg. So, yeah, one more left. Now we're just going to start chopping this egg up. You're going to mush it like really good. Just chop it, mush it, whatever you want to do to it, long as, you know, we get it all down. I think this is like the more physical part of doing this recipe, is the chopping of this egg. But like I said before, this is really easy, so anybody can do this. Okay, now that we have that step done, now we're going to add the mayo. Okay, I added 2 spoons of mayo. Just going to mix it in. Some people don't like mayo like that, or like, you know, like their eggs running, but I just like just enough, like, to get the eggs moist. So that's what I'm gonna do. Add just enough to make that egg moist. As you can see, it done thickened up. Now I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of sweet relish. Listen, my mouth watering. I'm ready for this. That's about 3. I'm just gonna mix that in. The sweet relish actually bring out the deviled egg, so you want to make sure you don't shorten yourself on that part. Like, put like enough of sweet relish because that actually gives it a little kick. Now I'm going to squirt some yellow mustard. Sprinkle some seasoned salt. Some ground black pepper. And just a little parsley. Okay, now we're going to mix the seasoning in. After we're done with this, we're going to start filling the eggs. Mix that in real good. Okay, let's get to filling these eggs. We're just going to put some in each egg. I like mine's kind of filled, you know, like almost, you know, just stuffed. Yeah, I'll just say stuffed. But to me, the more the merrier. But also, too, I mean, I know how much I'm working with here when I'm doing my eggs, but if you want, you could just start off with like 1 scoop in each and then go back around and whatever you have left, fill the eggs with the remainder of the egg. But me, you know, I like to take my chances, so there you have it. That one just turn around. Okay, almost there. These things look so good. And trust me, they are the bone.com, y'all. I would not lie to you. Okay, there it is. Now let's move on to the toppings. Okay, let's start adding the jalapeno peppers. You can add how many you want, but I'm gonna just do 1 on each egg. If you want to up the spice, just add 2, 3, how many of you want, but we're gonna do 1. So push that down up in there. If it lay down, it's fine, but I want them to stand up. But if not, hey, it is what it is, y'all. It is what it is. Okay, as you can see, I sprinkled the paprika, parsley in the bacon pieces. So all we have to do now is refrigerate it and it will be ready to serve. Okay, there y'all have it. Bacon jalapeno deviled eggs. If you like this video, enjoyed this video, make sure you comment, like, and share. And as always, I thank you for watching the More Flavor channel. Y'all get into it. Get into it. Look at them colors, y'all. I can't let you go without trying that first bite. Go ahead, take a bite. Oh, y'all take it too long, so you know what? Let me try it. Y'all, the flavors coming from everywhere. Everywhere. Please try this recipe. You will not be disappointed. All right, I'll catch y'all later.